don't want to pay the mortgage on this place with all the miners and everybody moving out of Wolf Creek. Since they've been leaving, business has plummeted.
So, Rema 9, there's a major problem with the miners?
And when the military comes through, which isn't often, the officers leave their rooms a mess.
So there's a minor problem with the majors?
Well, without the miners buying pets and staying at the hotel, the 9-to-5 pet store and hotel has been in the doghouse. We don't have the money to pay the mortgage.
Can't you hold off?
I'm sorry. It's my legal duty.
Oh, you! What can we do? We're in quite a stew. Boo-hoo! Boo-hoo!
Please reconsider. I'll pay the mortgage.
How are you going to do that?
Well, I'll give you all the money that I've been saving up to buy my own land.
And how much is that?
$7.
Not enough. Not enough. I'm sorry, Mr. Nine. I'm going to have to come back later and serve you with the official notice.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
Don't worry, Polly. Don't stress, Miss Nine. I'll see what I can do. There's a solution to every problem.
There must be something we can do.
Well, there is, Pumpkin. The only thing we can do is go on and hope for more business. Right now, I'm going to go back and feed our precious little animals.
Hello, Polly. Hello, Barbara.
I got what you've been asking for.
Barbara Black Sheep, have you any wool?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. 3 bags full.
It's just what we've been needing. The animals at night have been getting goosebumps, especially the geese. We work hard to keep them warm and comfortable, as much as our valued hotel gifts. But Grandma and I are about running out of time.
Well, you know what they say. Time flies like the wind. And you know, fruit flies like bananas. But what's this about you and Grandma not having enough time? Aren't you keeping the hotel rooms full?
Not at all.
Well, have you thought of having a contest to bring in more customers?
What could we do?
We can have a contest, a bird contest. No purchase are necessary.
Well, I don't know.
Well, how about if you buy some of my sheep and sell them for a profit?
Well, you know what they say about sheep owners who sell their sheep for too cheap. They might get fleeced.
Things might not be quite as bad as you think.
Well, I don't know. We found out today that we may be foreclosed on by the bank.
Well, sometimes bankers are known to throw the buck.
Howdy, Barbara. Howdy, Polly.
Well, hello, Caterpillar. You sure are walking funny.
Yeah, I've been branding and I got sore calves.
This ain't Brandon season.
I know, but I want all my cows to have appropriate identification because I'm getting ready to move on. If you catch my drift.
Yeah, I catch your drift. Got it a block away.
Moving on?
That's right. It just seems like the right time to have a cattle drive. Now, don't worry, folks. I've made sure all my cows have taken and passed my driver's education course. You know, old cowpoke like me just gets a good feeling sitting around a campfire staring at the moon.
But why are you leaving, Cattle Claire?
Now, don't have a cow, Polly. I don't want things to go in one ear and out the other.
We'll have a cow if you leave.
No, if Cattle Claire leaves, we won't have a cow, not one single one.
It was a tough decision. You know, some people don't agree with me, particularly Melvin. He makes me feel so guilty. I was thinking maybe I could get him a ring and cheer him up.
I don't have a ring to fit Melvin's size. It'll take a couple of months to have it ordered and delivered.
It's such a shame. It would have changed his attitude, I'm sure.
Well, then don't leave.
It's the way of the West, Polly. You and Melvin have just got to understand that. It does pain me to hurt the guy's feelings, though.
Well, that bull is awfully special to you.
Cattle Claire chose the best bull in town.
Yeah, he ain't lazy at all.
She has considerable talent.
I knew she'd never be a bulldozer.
He ain't lazy at all.
I remember buying it.
I remember buying him right here at this little pet store.
And that was such a special day, and he was so honest.
That's right, he ain't never tried to mooch off of me. Mooch?
Nothing but the best for all customers, Cattle Claire. Let me order a nice ring to place within his flaring nostrils.
I'm sorry,
It'll only
Polly.
take a few months.
It's just not possible. I can't wait. It's a mood point. I feel it in my blood. It's just time that Melvin and me say goodbye to you two.
We'll miss you. Will you ever come back?
I don't think so. Oh, I hate these kind of goodbyes. They just make me crazy. I got to go, Polly. Goodbye. So long. So long, Barbara. Say goodbye, Melvin. I hope we meet again someday. Happy trails.
Another citizen gone. Now what are we gonna do? What's the tourist traffic look like?
Oh, it's just terrible. The miners are leaving. The stagecoach will only be stopping here once a month after the train starts leaning in Alphaville. We just don't have the money, no tourists, no miners, no money. Our hotel has gone to the dogs.
Really?
Yes, that's right. We have so many abandoned dogs and other animals. Oh my, am I sounding a little too negative? That ain't proper behavior for a heroine. It ain't so bad. That's much better.
How are you ending up with all of these abandoned animals?
From You Can Do It, that humanitarian for whom I must admit I have fallen.
Well, how often does he bring them to you?
Well, every day. He cares for the precious animals as much as I do.
Well, I'm surprised he's still in town.
Well, he came here to find some gold, and when there wasn't any gold to be found, he thought about leaving. But then he fell in love with the country, and he decided to buy some land and become a farmer.
Wouldn't he just be considered a dog catcher?
Well, I'd call him an eye catcher. He's more than a dog catcher could ever be. He just loves our little friends.
Well, you must be caring for more animals than you are people.
Oh,
Doesn't that get expensive?
That's right, we're down to our last few pennies caring for all these animals.
Well, why don't you just tell him to stop bringing them?
We care about our little friends, and I care about my big friend. But tragedy has struck.
What could be worse than losing your mortgage and just being down to a few pennies?
Well, our animals have come down, or seems to have come down with an epidemic of fleas.
Oh yes, my sheep have nice fleece.
No, not that kind of fleas. The kind of fleas that causes our animals to have that atrocious itching. And those poor chickens.
The chickens!
The fleas have caused the chickens to have a foul rash.
Is there anything that can be done?
If only we had a veterinarian in town. But what well-trained veterinarian would come to a town that's dying? Well, hello, Grandma Nine.
Well, hello, Polly. Are you crying again, kitten?
Don't worry, Grandma Nine. I'll be strong for you. Just like Grandpa Nine was strong for you before it passed.
Oh, thank you, Polly. You're so positive. And Barbara, what are you doing here? Well, I just brought you some of that wool you asked for. How much do I owe you? 30 cents. Oh, my. I hate to tell you this, but we don't have, business has not been doing good. Oh, man. Business hasn't been. Oh, thank you. I won't. Hang on. Business hasn't been so good. We've been, since the miners and everything we've left. Oh, man. Business is plummeting. We can't afford to buy this. That's okay, Kate. Oh, thank you, Barbara. I'll just put it on the tab.
Oh, well, thank you for your vote of confidence.
I know you'll pay me. Well, you never hurt me before. Well, who is this little fella you have in your arms? Oh, just look at him, isn't he?
Oh, she's just beautiful.
Yes. She caught my eye with her little paws. Ouch! That must have hurt. Oh, no. Just look at these little paws. This is kind of special. This is what I mean. She it's
Will you listen to this happy little pup? Isn't she darling? And she's ticklish too.
She'll make somebody happy.
Oh, Grandma, can I keep her? She would really make me feel so good.
Well, I don't see any problem with you keeping her. Besides, we could use a happy critter here in these parts. That is until we lose our mortgage.
Well, thank you, Grandma Nine. I just don't want her to get any of those fleas in her little paws. It would cause the agony of defeat.
Well, I better get these 3 sacks of wool picked up because our animals need some new, fresh bedding.
Oh, let me get.
And of course, I need the door to be open.
I'll help you, Grandma Nine.
Okay, thank you.
Well, I guess I better be a moseying on back to work myself. It's shearing time.
Do you enjoy it?
Yeah, I get a fleece crop.
Would you look at this beautiful little puppy? Who can doubt she is a true symbol of hope for the 9 to 5 pet store and hotel? When I look into your eyes, I see a kaleidoscope of many breeds. I see you are as gentle as a poodle, as fast as a greyhound. In a raging snowstorm, you would risk your life to save my soul. Well, darn it, even though things are looking not good in Wolf Creek, I think you deserve a name. And darn it, you know, I think I'm gonna call you Darn It. Listen, Darn It, let me go upstairs with you and I'll make a special bed for you.
Well, you know my distaste for horses. They always give me woe.
Why don't we take another step? Why couldn't we take the stagecoach?
Well, we're completely out of money. And besides, there's nothing in this rat hole of a town.
What did you expect to find? What are we gonna do now?
Well, we're going to stay here for the night.
And then just forget to pay?
And then we're going to cruise off to the next town and swindle some well-to-do rancher. That's my position on the matter.
Can I help you?
I believe I've struck it rich. Rich in beauty. Let me introduce myself. I'm Ray Bees. I am, you may notice that I'm strong, handsome, and modest. Ish. Oh, and then let me not forget to introduce my trusty assistant, Nurse Kitty Litter.
Well, I am Polly Purina. I maintain a wholesome environment for both animals and humans in Wolf Creek.
Sit down, Amy. We need 2 rooms for the night.
Well, that can certainly be arranged. I'll give you rooms 4 and 5.
Well, I notice you also have a pet store. I find it very interesting.
Mr. Bees, what line of business are you in?
Well, actually, I'm a doctor. There's a $100 bill on the counter here. I'm a doctor. And to be truthful, I'm a veterinarian. And this is my trusty nurse assistant, Miss Kitty Litter.
Oh, veterinarian! What wonderful news!
Ha, it's even better than I'd hoped. She's obviously charmed by my supposed compassionate profession, my good looks, and my obvious intelligence.
I can't tell you how much I need you.
What's even better than expected? I'm here for you.
You need him?
Like
Yes, our cats and dogs and pigs and elk and bear have come down. We're suffering with some kind of flea epidemic. Is there anything you can do?
I would do anything for you.
Anything?
Anything?
Anything.
will you give each animal a thorough checkup?
Oh, of course.
You will?
I can't wait to tell Grandma Nine. I'll be right back. Grandma Nine, I've got such good
Have you lost your mind?
Well, I
You're gonna look at all those animals for fleas?
think I got a little out of control. Actually, I was impressed with that engaging lass.
You despise
I
them,
deplore them.
which you have to admit is somewhat unusual for a
Well-
veterinarian.
Well, yeah. It was a horrible day. It was finals at the Rin Tin Tin School of Veterinary Medicine.
Yeah, go ahead.
But this, normally we perform our experiments on laboratory retrievers. But this time, during finals, they made me take the tonsils out of Mildred, an invaluable milk cow. And that horrible beast attacked me.
Those things happen all the time. You have to realize that young animal doctors are vet behind the ears.
But I was still in control, and then that beast put her horrible mouth over my head. Slobbery, all that stuff.
Could she bite you? Cows don't have any teeth.
Well, it wasn't so much a bite as a cow lick. But look,
You're still wet behind the ears.
I have no idea where I'm at. The bitter cow began to give foul milk. I lost everything I had in the lawsuit.
It seems so ridiculous. How could you lose a case like that?
Well, I know. Somebody always does it. You know those lawyers representing an angry cow? It was another case of sour milk in a dairy case. Sour milk in a dairy case, right?
Lawyers make me gag.
I'd prove too.
If a lawyer speaks for too long, I know there will be an extended sentence.
Lawyers never die. They just lose their appeal.
If a lawyer can be disbarred, can a musician be denoted?
Twice. Okay. And lastly, lawyers always wear, and you know this, they wear lawsuits.
Get over it,
All right,
right?
that's enough lawyer things. Okay, well, listen, it's going to take a lot of money because the truth is not only did I pay that school a phenomenal sum and I didn't even graduate, but then all that money that I lost in the lawsuit.
Yeah.
He's right out here, Grandma.
I can't face,
You can't face your grandma?
I can't face her grandma or any other animal.
Quick, let's get out of here. Let's get out of this
I
town.
can't go that far.
Come on.
All right, well,
Dr. Bees, I'd like you to meet. Where they went, they were here just a minute ago, and they left their bags.
Well, you gave them a room, right?
Well, I did. I'll go.
Maybe they went up to their room.
Well, I'll go look. It'll also give me a time to give my little darn it a cuddle.
Oh, that would be good.
I hope little Rose is going to be okay. She looks terrible.
If only the stagecoach ride hadn't been so rough.
Our poor doggy was stagecoach sick.
So this ailment isn't too long lasting. You need to get to San Francisco for a premiere of the Wild West show.
It seems like it'll take us 200 years just to get there.
By that time, the Wild Bill show will have a bicentennial.
Welcome, welcome. to the 9 to 5 pet store and hotel. Can I help you?
We need a room.
You need a room. Oh, well, I think I can do something about that. Just step over here to the counter and let's see what we can do. Okay, now let me see. How many rooms would y'all like?
One would be fine.
One? For all of you?
We always stick together.
Yes,
Oh, and you are?
I agree.
She'll agree.
And pedigree.
And 1 and 2 and 3. And
with
Mrs.
some
Browse
browse
was an amazing schnauzer.
And
And we, of course, are the princesses.
Well, I'm sure I can fit you all in. We might also be able to find Rouser of flealess space in our pet store. Let's just come on over here and, hey, by the way, I said maybe I could put her in a flealess space. Is that all
Oh,
right?
no, you're looking at a